make a warm chocolate souffle tart. We're going to begin by doing a little clarified butter, which we do a lot of, as you know, in the school, tons and tons of it. A clarified butter is butter that's been cleared of water and milk solids, and just the fat is left behind. So this clarified butter is going to give some shine to our icing instead of having the dull milk solids. I have cream that's heated up, and all you want to do is just heat the cream. You don't want it to boil, because adding the chocolate to boiling cream is going to make it curdle. It's nice and grated. It's nice and fine. The finer that you grate your chocolate, the better off that you are in this melting process. I never use a microwave for chocolate, ever. And remember, bittersweet is not the same as unsweetened. There's a great deal of difference. There is sugar in this. All right, then we're going to add a little bit of, well, not a little bit, well, a lot of clarified butter to this.
A lot of clarified
yeah,
butter.
this is dessert. All right, 7 tablespoons of this. When you add this, it has to be fluid. This is 4, somebody counting? 5, 6, 7. You just passed basic cuisine. Good going.
Do we get to lick this bowl too?
Bob, I told you. You got to lick
Well,
the beef Burgundy pot.
I'm getting hungry.
You have to share with the other guys on the set. Okay. Now this we can cool. This can be used to pour on top of a cake as a glaze, or you could just, we're going to use this to put inside the cake. We're going to cool this like a ganache. And if you let this solidify like this, put this in the refrigerator after it sets. After it gets cool, it goes in the refrigerator, and then we can scrape it up with an ice cream scoop like this, and these are the fillings for our souffle tart. Okay, now let's work on the tart a bit. The tart is going to be egg yolks and sugar that are mixed together. We're looking for a yellow ribbon stage. You don't have to add it really slowly. This is a powerful mixer, so you just get it all in at one time. We're looking for a ribbon stage. It's going to take about 2 minutes. This is the stage that I'd like you to take the yolks and the sugar. It's kind of called a ribbon. You can actually write your initial on top and it'll stay. Now we're just going to add all the chocolate that's melted, and this is not at the hot stage. This is simply melted but not cold. If this gets cold, it'll solidify, so you can start all over. Pour this together. Okay. Yes. All right, so fold this together. And the idea is these are both very heavy. What we're going to work on making it nice and light is when we add the, want to ensure the lightness is when we add the whites. So just fold this together. And we'll start here with our whites. And you have to have a very, very clean bowl. Can't have any butter on your fingers or egg yolk because it's very fatty. The egg whites must be at room temperature. Oh, farm fresh eggs, there's nothing better. If you have a farmer nearby that's going to sell eggs, buy them. As these whites start to come together, they're going to start pulling away from the sides of the bowl, and then we're going to add just a little bit of sugar, and that's called tightening the whites. But it's probably going to take another 2 minutes for it to come to that stage. This is about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes later. Your reference point is that the whites start to pull away from the sides of the bowl. At that point, you're going to add this little bit of sugar. That tightens up the whites. You turn this off in about 30 seconds. Okay. This chocolate mixture, we fold it together, and it's getting cold, so it's going to be hard to blend. So we can just come over here to the heat, lighten this up a little bit, loosen it just over the heat. Okay, and then back on. Now it's more fluid. It's going to fold together a lot better. Okay, the whites should be at the stage where they're kind of creamy. You're going to have just a little peak on the top. All right, now we're going to lighten the chocolate. To lighten the chocolate, you're going to add one section, and I always like to fold properly. Around, cut through, around, cut through. I'm going all the way around and cutting through and lifting up from the bottom of the bowl. Get these whites in quickly. Cut through. Okay, we got it all folded in. I'm going to fill this in, and I'm going to have you put one of those rounds of shiny chocolate icing that have formed into a ganache. We'll press this down a little bit, which has been chilled. Fill these up. Okay, another one. Gee, there's only 6 of these. We have some of these made ahead, don't we?
I believe so.
Yes. So we can each have 4?
Mm-hmm.
I think I ate a couple of them.
Oh, no,
I think I saw Bob back in the kitchen.
No Burgundy beef for you.
Yeah. That's why you're not letting me handle
We're going to bake these at a high temperature, just like a souffle. Cover this up. Just smooth these out a little bit. All right, now into a 425-degree oven, just for about 5 or 6 minutes. We'll be right back.